So I'm back at the cabin. It's actually the end of May right now. It's gonna be June in a couple days. It is a hot one, a hot day individual and hot trip in general. It's gonna be so probably won't get as much video and as many projects done as normal, but that's all right. I'll just be forced to just be a little more chill and enjoy my time here a little bit more. And it's finally come to the point where most of the systems are pretty in place and I don't have to do a whole lot of upgrades still. It's mostly just a few little loose ends here and there, but I do still have a couple things I want to do. So one of the projects I want to work on is a redundancy for the shower. If anybody's watched these videos, you'll know that we've had our struggles with the water system and everything just being stable and predictable. So I'm one of the few that stays here for extended times. So when it comes to hygiene and stuff like that, it really is something that can affect you if you don't get like if you don't get a shower every couple days and stuff like that. So I just want to have a plan in place for redundancy for that certain kind of niche. So I'm going to come up with I'm going to build a little bucket shower. And I picked up most of the pieces here. What we're going to be doing is having this on the inside, this on the outside at the base, with the two gaskets on either piece. Like so that'll be there. Then this will come into play. Then we'll have this on here, extension. For like 20 cents I can get a shorter one too. This will all be easy to tear apart and just keep in the bucket for a rainy day or a day that the system doesn't work. So anyway, that's the general idea right there. With a couple gaskets and some pipe tape, the whole thing, the whole system with, well, I had the bucket, but I think the buckets are about $5. But this little system right here is like, shower head was 3, that was 4, 5, 6, 7. This is like 10 bucks, maybe 8 or 10 bucks. So with the bucket, you're talking 12 to 15 bucks. This looks kind of absurd, but I know some people hang this system up from a branch or from wherever, but I'll probably still do that, but I also want to have the option to set it like on an elevated area, like on an elevated piece of wood or something like that. And in that case, you know, you don't want to probably be standing right underneath here. You'd want some space, so I figured that this would be a nice way to do that. So along with this little DIY shower, in addition to that, would like to not have to depend on the water well that we dug, like just in case the pump doesn't work, just in case the pipe froze, leading the water from the well to the cabin. Just like an alternative means of getting water. So yeah, I'm gonna do a little rainwater collection option. So here's the bucket that will have the shower stuff in it, and got this old stand here. It hasn't been used for anything for years, so I'm basically gonna probably level out the ground here a little bit better, but this gutter, we're going to mount that. This, I've got a couple clips, or 4 clips for this, and it's a easy to remove piece, so we don't necessarily want it up year round. I could maybe leave it here and put a downspout on it, but for now I'll just keep it removable, because I'm not going to run it along the whole length of the cabin. It's going to be more for just rainwater collecting when someone's here for a backup supply. And not to mention the water that comes from the well does have a little bit of a sulfury smell to it. So it'll be interesting to just have this as another option, see how clean the water is comparatively. But yeah, this whole system, the piece of gutter and the 4 clips up there, the gutter was $6.50 and the clips were $2 a piece, so that's $12. So you got $12 into your rain catchment system. If it goes well, or we can figure out how to treat the water in order to be able to let it sit while we're not here, because we really don't get out here very often, so the last thing we want is the water to get rotten and mess up the vestibule that it's in. But if there is a way that we could work around that with some chemicals or some tablets or something we can drop in there, ultimately it could be cool to get like a 50 gallon drum or something and just have it up there, and it would be gravity fed if we have it high enough, and you could literally maybe even take a shower right here if need be. You know, you don't have to bring it anywhere or do anything else. Just very basic. So today will be a good day to test that shower. The feels like temp is 99 degrees today, so I'm sweating quite a bit, and it'll be refreshing to try that out. And I don't need hot water today, so it's a good day to try it out. So let's see if we can't build this. Okay, there you go, guys. So you can unscrew this and store it inside here. I think when in operation I'll probably have it like this, so the lever is down. But yeah, let's give this thing a shot. It's not supposed to rain till tomorrow, so or late tonight. So tonight we'll just try well water. Make sure this is turned off. Fill it up. Alright, so one more thing I forgot to add is it is good to have a rope. I could maybe just lift it, but it would be a little awkward. It gets pretty heavy when it's full, so just wrap this up pretty good, and there, that'll lock in right there. And it's not super tall, but it's better than not having a shower at all. Maybe I'll put one more screw here just to keep that up. Alright, let's see how this works. Hey, we got a shower. Not much to it. Alright, time to give this an official trial, so shut this down and I'm going to get ready and I'll report back. Well, the verdict is in. Success. It definitely wasn't the highest flow or most pressure, and wasn't warm water. It was cool water, but hey, it works in a pinch. If any of the other systems fail me, our water worker, bladder tank, the 100-foot of pipe in between here and the well, the water pump in the well, if any of those things fail, I can always throw a little gutter up on the cabin, which I gotta do yet, collect some water and throw it in this bucket. I can at least keep my very basic hygiene in check. So that's very comforting. It gives me some peace of mind. Again, it's not very pretty, it's not high pressure, but it gets the job done. I took probably a 10-minute shower just because it's so, or maybe even 12-minute, just because it's so slow. It takes longer to get the suds off and stuff like that. I still have half a bucket in there though, so that's good to know. Get about maybe 20-25 minutes out of that bucket. That shower head is very, very slow, but other than that, hey, one more thing off the list. So it's not the prettiest, but it should suffice. Not bad for a few bucks. So we've got a little slope. Slowly goes downhill there. Okay, so it looks like it's pretty functional here. The only thing that's pretty obvious is I should have picked up an end cap for up here. I wasn't sure if it was needed, but if it's raining heavy enough, it's going to come off this end too. It's supposed to rain later tonight, so we'll give that a try tonight and see how it goes. Delicious. New York strip, pre-seasoned. Mushrooms with butter, black pepper, and scalloped potatoes with butter, cheese, and black pepper. Well, it rained quite a bit this morning, so let's take a peek. I think it rained maybe a couple hours. Try to make this just tight enough. Perfect. Ooh, it's full. Topped off. Nice. Well, that was a success. Very simple, very easy, very basic setup. Well, guys, tonight's the last night for me here at camp. I did not get much video at all this trip. It was hot, 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 so I really didn't get a whole lot done. Just kind of like lazed around and kind of enjoyed the fruits of the last few years' labor. Everything's looking good and functional. No huge issues this trip. The noteworthy, some of the noteworthy stuff, I guess, is upgraded the kitchen a little bit, got rid of the chest freezer, and basically swapped it for a 4-foot by 2-foot stainless steel table, and set that up. We'll take a look inside. All right, so where we left off last time is the ceilings were complete, and those still look nice. No issues. The trim I did not get around to this time around. I left my air compressor and nail gun at home, so that will have to wait. Yeah, this all still needs organizing a little bit better, but up here the wall is pretty nice. Coat rack and quick grab stuff. Little photo wall. Got the mirror up, and then the newest addition is that stainless steel table there. We got a kind of excessive pots and pans there. We got to run through there and get rid of a bunch of stuff. We got to thin the herd there, but that the water filter and the pots and pans were outside in the kitchen, but I just disassembled the kitchen, so, or the outdoor kitchen I should say. So usually that'll be clear on that tabletop there. Yeah, the beds are holding up just fine. Extra bedding supplies, guns, ammo, books, and got a nice generator under there. We use that section out there of cedar for tabletop in the outdoor kitchen, and some extra storage up there. But anyway, that does it for this trip. I'm going to be leaving really early tomorrow morning, but thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next little adventure.